What do you think is driving the so-called burnout of employees?
I think I probably just posted something today about this very topic. It was 3 years ago, I think, the World Health Organization classified it as a occupational phenomenon, not necessarily a disease in the same way we might think of normal diseases, but the fact that the World Health Organization thinks it's a big enough problem to flag. And since then, the global pandemic has hit since 2019, and burnout itself has grown pretty exponentially. The most recent data is actually quite frightening. Like 70 to 80% of us are experiencing burnout in our current roles inside of the last year. And so burnout in and of itself is a collection of symptoms, right? So it's not any one thing. And I think the same thing goes for what drives burnout. It's not any one factor or any one thing. But when I do trace things like burnout, so burnout for me would be an indicator of wellness or workplaces that are healthy or unhealthy. If you've got a bunch of burnt out workers, there's something underneath of that that's driving that. And I tend to trace that. I pull that thread and get us all the way back, usually to power. A conversation about how power shows up in the workplace. Who has power? How did they get it? How are they using it? What's the impact of the use of that power on the people that they're there to lead or support in different ways, of the way they're working? And is it conducive to wellness, or is it driving burnout? So, for me, most conversations about the workplace end up at a place of like, let's talk about power. Like, what does that actually mean or look like?